Boys and girls, I'm really excited about this group of words. There's a lot of things to consider here. First, when I looked at them, I realized that we had naming nouns, one verb, and one word that we use instead of a noun. So, visit with your partners, and I want you to see, first decide which word is a verb, something you can do. That's right. Use is a verb. Now, the rest of these words are either nouns or a pronoun, a word we use instead of a noun. So let's look. Which ones are things? Eyes, they're a noun. So if eyes are a noun, nose, mouth, hands, and ears, what do those words have in common? Your eyes, nose, mouth, hands, and ears are all parts of your... What do they have in common? That's right. They're parts of your body. So guess what? If eyes is a noun, would nose be a naming noun? Yes, it is. Would your mouth be a naming noun? You bet. And so would your hands, and so would your ears. So, you is a word, and we haven't talked about this yet, that we use instead of a noun. Instead of saying, boy, go pick up your shoes, you could say, you pick up your shoes. Or instead of saying, kindergarten, it's time for lunch, we could say, you need to get ready for lunch. Or instead of saying kindergarten, go to recess, we could say, you go to recess. This is a word we use instead of a noun. We call it a pronoun. Okay, I wanted to go through real quick and sort these words out. Some of these words Some of these words have a U in them, some have an E in them, and some have an A, and some have more than one of those letters. Boys and girls, visit with your partner and tell them, does the word you have a U, E, or A in it? You're right. You has a U in it. Y-O-U. What about the word use? Visit with your partner. Does that have a U, an E, or an A? I bet you noticed something, didn't you? It has both a U and an E. So we're going to put it on this part that overlaps in the center. Use. Okay, let's look at the word eyes. U, E, or A. Talk it over with a partner. It has two E's, but only E. Eyes. Now, we have the word nose. Does nose have U, E, or A? That's another one for E, isn't it? Nose. Do you hear the E? You don't, so it's super silent magic E. Now, mouth. Where would it belong? Visit with a partner and see if you can decide. It only has a U, so we're going to put mouth right here. Mouth. And we're going to underline the U. Do you know the next word? And. Oh, hands. Where would we put it? Visit with a partner and see if you can decide. It goes right here. Hands. Because it has an A and no others. What's our last one? E and A work together to make one sound. E's name. Ears. Ears! Where would ears go? Well, does it have an E? So it has to be somewhere in the red circle. Does it have an A? It has to be somewhere in the green circle. Does it have a U? Nope, so we can't put it in the blue circle. Ears. E-er-s. And E and A work together. So boys and girls, you've analyzed these words. So now we're going to do a paper where we're going to talk about how you use your eyes, nose, mouth, hands, and ears. So your teacher will give you a page that looks like this, and you can talk about what you use each of these things for.